Oh, no, 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 no. Right, fine. Slightly embarrassing as usual. Welcome back to Rudniki on Farming Simulator 25. Thanks for joining me once again. Quite a lot to update you on. As you can see, we are harvesting in a harvester that you won't recognise. We are on the 2nd of September, or September 2, however you want to call it. A few things going on, basically. um, we... So, I'll start from the beginning. Basically, I've recorded an episode, and I just wasn't happy with it. And it doesn't happen very often where there are so many things either going wrong, not working properly. What is going on here? Reverse. Blimey, Charlie. Yeah, and the whole episode was just littered with issues. And normally, like, I'll laugh at it and it's a bit of fun. These weren't even like funny issues. These were just purely annoying things that were going on, or really stupid little issues that I hadn't perceived. And yeah, it just went horribly wrong. So I just thought, you know what, we're gonna bin it. I'm not gonna put it out there. By the end of the content, I was so annoyed with it that it just wouldn't have sounded right anyway, and I don't like doing that. So, here we are, fresh episode, and we shall work out what fresh hell awaits us today. So, our very noisy new harvester is an absolute dream. Wanted to keep it in the sort of small machinery, small horsepower side of things. The New Holland we had, but it was basically having massive issues getting up the hill, and it was almost like it was getting stuck in the ground. So yeah, just thought enough's enough. So I let a couple of tests. Went with this one. There was a recent mod that's turned up, so that was all good. Also, now then, yes, we have, because in the last, I think, 48 hours now, it'll be from the time I'm recording this to now, we have had an incredible update to the animals, which is from, is it Congan 98? Has basically added in loads of different cows. So I've given myself two cows just because I wanted to see what they looked like. So you got the red Holstein here, and then you've got a little baby one over there. The models, honestly, on all the cows that they've got, are just superb, absolutely superb. If you want more detail on it, go and check out Wolfie Farming's video. Wolfie, you may have heard me talk about him before if you're regular here. One of the original founding subscribers and members to the Midlife Simsters. Top guy, wonderful bloke. So please go and check his channel and his video on this, but you will see all the varying animal types within the lists. There we go. So here we go. We got the Herefords and Highlands that we got before, and then we get past the Buffalo. Where are we? Red Holsteins there, and then we go into Ayrshire, and there's a whole host of them. I don't know how to say this one. The Jerseys I like the look of, but my favourite is these two. I love this one, the belted Galloway bull. I think, the belted Galloway with his sort of her white belt, just wonderful. But the red Angus, that is just wonderful. What a wicked model. So we're really, really lucky there. But the amount of, we were talking about it on Discord, the amount of mods at the moment that are coming out, we're just so fortunate. We really, really are. I've got to keep a little watch on the time because the rain is coming in a bit, but not yet. So we should be fine. Hence why we're harvesting at night. Hop over the buttons. Yes. So final thing is we basically got lucky. So I was messing around on September 1. Really didn't know if it was going to work out for us weather-wise, and it has. So we are looking at grade A stuff. So let's hop back in here. And we shall, come on, pick up. We will go and harvest that bottom field. The only thing I'm a little concerned about, I should probably go and show you all that first, actually. The only thing I'm a little concerned about is the silo on the farm. So I figured it out in the end that anywhere that's got a patch like this, it will open up various things. So we get additions like this, so I can open the latch. How cool an animation is that? and then you can put it all away by over here. So that's that one for the sending it back out of the silo, and then over here we have the unfold blower, and you can drop off there. So really, really nice little mod. I completely missed it originally, I gotta be honest. There's one over here for all the junk, but there's another one. Where did I find it? There's definitely another one somewhere around here that does the lights. Is it here? Yeah, there we are. It turns the lights on and off of the shed. Because I couldn't find the lights anywhere. That was really annoying me. The only other thing then is this shed where we keep the bales. Got a few bales in there already, obviously from the other harvest where we've got the kale out the ground. It's really difficult to get the bales in there. Now, we can take down these walls like that. So you can get rid of that, which is a nice little feature. And there's no collision on these center posts, but I don't like that then. I don't like the non-realism. But I don't know how else I'm meant to get the bales in there. I just don't know how else I'm meant to do it. It's like it would just make so much more sense to have this wall open. To the point where I keep doubting myself that there is something going on and I'm just not seeing it. So please let me know if there is, because I'm losing my mind. Massive thanks as always to Mark Thor. Worked tirelessly again, gave me an updated version of the load all. Has updated a couple of things on there. I was having no end of issues with it on the Saxlinger map, and I still am for whatever reason, and I don't know if it's a me thing, but on the Saxlinger map I get like a horrific juddering and shake whenever I go near it, and it starts to make like noises as if it's moving the arm. It's so weird, so weird. I just noticed there's a random bag of fertilizer stuck to the wall there. How bizarre. And a chair with wheels? No. It's like a little dolly system, but it kind of looks like a chair with that handle. That's proper weird. What else was there? Hello, chickens. I don't think there's too much for us to now worry about up here, is there? There's nothing else major. No, right, fine. So, what I will say is this is going to be really, really hard to make any money on this series, because what with the combination of Mark Thor's settings that he's working through, he's added loads more now prices to the mod, but then when we combine it with Oz's red tape and the moisture mod, so we risk the sort of quality and price that we get in the when we come to sell. Yeah, it's going to be tough. It's going to be really, really tough, because if we look at, let me make sure that's not moving. If we go to our, where is it, the time saving stock checker, we've got our kale in there. We've only got 1,000 litres of the stuff. It's only worth 570 quid. I mean, I'm almost better off selling the field. I don't know. I really, I don't want to go down the route of any sort of, I don't want to go down the route. I'm going to be dumping all the straw in there, am I? Fair enough. Of productions, we want to avoid that. However, that said, we're going to have to find a way of making money. So, if we're not going to go the route of productions, which I don't mind not doing that, because I do get productions are a sort of love them, hate them situation. How do we make money efficiently? Because we can't invest in animals. We're not going to ever really get enough of those on the go to do anything. And the only thing I can really sort of come up with is to basically go with trying to buy some more fields, because the price of the fields are so good on this map that maybe that's what we do, and we just try and get as much as we can in terms of actual like literage from the harvest. But it's gonna be a bit of a sort of chicken and egg, I guess, because we need the money, but we're gonna need to spend the money to put down a decent sort of base to the field, so that you know, in terms of the mulching and fertilizing and liming and all those, you know, all that stuff. And yeah, I just think, well, we're not going to be able to afford to do any of that. We're just not going to be able to afford to do all the things we need. We haven't got a way of producing the manure and the slurry efficiently, because we've only got like 8 cows and they're small and they're in the field outside anyway. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of wish I'd made that pasture bigger and bought a different field and put grass in it, I guess. We also have no hay. So, yeah, I have given myself a real challenge. What I will say is a huge thank you. Whoa, my tractor is right by there. A huge thank you to all of you for watching this series and giving it a like and a comment and engaging. The most successful video I've had in a long time. So, you know, loads of views in comparison to all the other stuff, which is you know, is great to see. So thank you so much for, you know, giving me your time and for coming along on the journey. Come on, you can get going. There you go. And hopefully you'll continue to enjoy the Pichonier series. Will continue. As soon as we get a new map out, that'll probably be the time to move it across to that side of things. So we just got to kind of box on with that a little bit and just push through the months and try and make a little bit of profit before that happens. Huge shout out to Welsham Farmer for all of his help this week and advice around my stream deck, which, having had it for Christmas and it now being April, I've finally got it out the box and actually set it up. And what a bit of kit. What an absolute bit of kit. Which then leads me nicely on to a wonderful team of people, or technically one person, is Icon City. Now, Icon City not an affiliate with me, anything like that. Welsham Farmer is a partner with them. So if you do go and check anything out in terms of Icon City for your stream deck, please make sure you're using Welsh's code, because that'll give you a 10% discount. I think it is off the top of my mind. I'm pretty sure off the top of my head it's just Welsh Sim, but double check that. But Icon City, cracking guys, and I reached out to them, had a little chat. Turns out they watch some of the stuff, which is really brilliant. Their farming simulator pack for the stream deck is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Worth every penny. I love it. Love it. Still trying to, you know, still working out how to use it all. But yeah, what a clever piece of kit. And the fact that Icon City have given us then the pack that'll just run it all for us, just superb. Really good stuff. I now have to get on with getting my steering wheel sorted and getting that set up sooner rather than later, as well as my farm stick, because again, the farm stick I had for Christmas and is sat in the box ever since. And then my steering wheel is Rob, God rest his soul, his old steering wheel, which is, I think, like a PS4 steering wheel. I'll tell you a lovely story, right? And for those of you that have been... Oh, we're full. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Right. Come on, then. We'll maybe go by there. This is going to be the moment of truth now, isn't it? Because we're going to learn now if that silo will take multiple crops or if it's a one-at-a-time situation. I think it's going to be a one-at-a-time situation. But yes, anyway, whilst we wait for the engine on this thing to warm up, let's just... I connected the hoses, did I? Whoops, my bad. Yeah, Rob, God bless his soul, and, you know... It's funny, I miss him so much, and I talk to him, like, every day. I go down, I do the chickens, and his tree is at the back, and... Yeah, bless him. Wonderful guy, and those of you that follow the channel will know I've talked about this before. He gave me this steering wheel ages ago, and I said, mate, you know, I will set it up, and he was like, look, you know, I don't want it, I was just going to chuck it in the bin, but, you know, I'd rather you have it, and hopefully you can get some use for it. And I was like, I will get use for it, I've just got to find the sort of, the time, and the right, you know, the moment really for me to be able to set it up. And he was like, yeah, of course, no worries, and if you never want to use it, just chuck it, mate. I was like, no, I will use it, mate. I just need to get the chance, really, because life is always a little busy, isn't it? And obviously now Rob passed away a few weeks back now, and I thought, you know what? I was sat here the other day, and the steering wheel is by my feet. It's always been there, just looking at me like, come on, open me up, set me up. And I thought, there's something in that box that's going to be more than a steering wheel. And I don't know why I thought it. I think it may even have been the day after his funeral. But yeah, and I opened the box, and there it was, bless him, and he put a box of chocolates in there with a label just saying, for Mrs. Mids, for my other half. And I just thought, what a wonderful man, what a kind, wonderful man. And yeah, I miss him dearly. An excellent friend, and just, yeah, one of the nicest people I've ever had come into my life. But there we are. So yeah, I do need to set that up. More so just so that, Rob doesn't keep cussing me from and looking down on me in absolute shame. Right, is that hooked up? Yes. And I need to set the farm stick up now that we've got it all done, because that's the one thing I was thinking that, once you've got the steering wheel, there's no playing with the joystick and stuff, and I'm not gonna be able to use the farm stick efficiently if I've only got if I've got a controller. Do you know what I mean? It's going to be really messy. So yeah, need to get them set up. And now that I've got the Stream Deck, it's the perfect time, because that's what it's then designed for, and it's going to be an absolute game changer. So I cannot wait. In terms of the farm, what else do we need to do? So we're going to have to like sort of lease machinery and buy it, and like use the hire purchase side of things to try and save our money for the bigger purchases. So I didn't see the point in sorting that field out whilst we waited for the weather to sort itself out for this field. 35,000 litres. Oh, okay. But that is 2 fields worth, to be fair, so it's not ideal, is it? Right, let's close this now. Come on. Why is that not going in? What's going on? There we go. Am I going to clunk that? Yeah. Clunk. So we need to get these fields sorted and then replanted. But I think what we'll have to do is wait until we can do a not the winter but the summer side things, because we can plant then in March maybe and harvest now. Whereas, I mean, we might be able to get it in the ground, winter wheat and stuff, and now, but I think we're pushing it. And there is a part of me that thinks to go with oats, because it's just generally a more it's a better profit crop, and that gives us the time then until March to get through it. So as long as we're not like just bleeding money, then yeah, that's sort of my gut feeling as to the best way to approach this at the moment. But yeah, like, open to any ideas for anyone who thinks, the best way to sort of play this challenge. Please let me know. I'm just thinking it might give us the chance to pick up some kit. Oh, which reminds me, whilst we're on a line, let's just check Aussie's. Where are we? No, down the end. Goodness gracious me. Let's check the schemes. Ours is mod, and we've got a tractor we can use, see? So I'm quite tempted just to get that, to have a look at it. Hey, don't go into that tree, please. Thank you all the same. But yeah, just gotta figure out now what we're gonna do about all this, and how and when, and because we're gonna have maybe 6,000 litres, I guess, if we're lucky, and that's if we're lucky. When we finish here, probably not even that, really. I mean, you know, well, we'll see now. But yeah, it ain't gonna ain't going to give us much money. We're going to have a little bit of straw from these fields, but probably only a couple of bales. So again, it's not like we're going to be bringing in 40, 50,000 pounds worth of bales because we got so much straw. We've got very little in the way of grass, and we're going into the months now where it's going to stop growing. It's yeah, it doesn't lend itself, does it? I have really, really, really given myself a true challenge on this map. Right, let's grab our tractor, and then it'll be the moment of truth to see if our silo is going to work for us. Come on, my friend. In you go. What do we think then, gang? Oh my god. 5,500. Brilliant. Cheers. Not the best, is it? Tell you what, let's save some fuel, turn that off. I did consider doing a non-tabbing save. But yeah, that would be... I think that would just drive me too crazy. It'd just be too hard. Really intrigued by a suggestion in the comments on video 1 of doing a vintage series as well at some point. I really like the sound of that. I really, really do. The biggest issue I have with it is simply knowing what mods to download and how to find them, because there's no search mechanism on, unless I'm completely mistaken, but there's no search mechanism on the mod hub. There's no real efficient search method on mod hub on the game. So I just don't, like, I don't know, I bored Paul Mark Thor to tears over this the other day, because I want a search system of all the mods you can download but haven't yet. So I could separate it out into horsepower or I don't know, size even, just, you know, I like whatever in it, just something to filter out age, you know, like years, and I like whatever, just a better way of like knowing how to filter it through. Because at the moment I've just got to go through every page and just download what I think might be alright, and then have a look to see if it's going to work on the horsepower and stuff, and be like, oh no, that's too powerful, like, that's no good to me. So yeah. But what Mark was basically explaining is there's no real way of doing it, because you've got to download the mod to get that detail, that data. So it just basically can't be done, which was quite disappointing, really. Right. So is this going to be one of those situations where it just doesn't tell me about unloading, which is really annoying. I'm bit scared to press this button, but I don't, surely, like, are you going into the silo? My god, I think it did. Have a look. Wow, wow, wow. So, there we are. So we got 6,676 litres of total crop in there. Perfect. Go away, my friend. Get out of the way, because you're just going to cause me an accident at some point. Right, so I will stop right there, and I'll bring you in where it's a bit more daylight, and hopefully you'll be able to see the game a bit better. So see you in a sec. I just thought I can't bring you back in when it's sunny because it's going to rain, and if it rains we're going to lose our straw, and if we lose our straw we're going to lose a couple of quid. So unfortunately you're back with me where there's not much light going on. Again, just like little things, isn't it? That why is this not turning on? We have connected everything. Why does that keep detaching then? I just connected that. I'm telling you, I 100% connected it. I know what's going to happen now. Everyone's going to be sat there going, mate, you didn't. I'm going to get no end of abuse within Discord about that. Come on, get around there, please. So, yeah, no choice but to bring him back in, I'm afraid. So you're going to have to just come back in for this moment whilst we do some nighttime hay baling, straw baling. Come on, get around the tree. Oh, we are proper stuck here. What's going on? We don't even look like we're stuck. What appears to be the problem? We are really stuck. Why are we so stuck? Why are we getting stuck when... Oh my god, mids. I'm so used to an auto baler. Oh no. Ah. Right. Fine. Slightly embarrassing as usual. Thought it was caught up in a tree. But no, Scott. Right. Unload, please, mate. Out you go. There you go. Ah, no, look at that. We're no longer stuck mids, you absolute pillock. Oh my god, I shouldn't be allowed to play this game, honestly. I was talking today to the guys in Discord and saying I shouldn't even be allowed to use Discord, really, because I'm rubbish at it. Absolutely rubbish. For ages, right? People will send gifts, but all I get is the link in the general chat, and I'm like, why am I the only one who's like sending gifts and they go through and everyone can see my gifts, but when everyone else puts a gif on, it doesn't work? And I was like, surely, like, you know, like, multiple people can't be getting this wrong and sending the wrong, like, the wrong link. This can't be a them issue. No, not a them issue. It's a mids issue. My settings were wrong. Just didn't allow anyone to embed links. And yeah, I desperately need someone to run my Discord for me and help me out, because oh baby, I do not know what I'm doing. No sir. Right, let's keep a little eye on this. Make sure we're not going to go too far over the over the mark and think it was broken down again. But I am going to call it a day there. If you are a first time visitor to the channel, please consider giving it a subscribe. If you are a returning viewer, you know the rules. If you're not already subscribed, please do. And also, please consider giving it a like. It is the easiest and it's the easiest way to support the channel and will cost you absolutely nothing. But it will massively help me and the algorithm. If you can afford to support the channel, please do so. Head over to Ko-fi or click on the YouTube subscriber link on your page. But otherwise, be happy, stay safe, and we will speak again soon. Take care.